Hey guys, happy Swatchfest. I'm so glad that you're here. So what Swatchfest is on my channel, most all the other days of the week, I'm reviewing a specific collection for you so that you're able to go to YouTube, type in a collection, and you can find that I've reviewed it for you and you know how the formula is going to work and all that good stuff. But for Swatchfest, this is random. So many years ago, I need my old man beard for this statement. Many years ago, when my channel was a wee young thing, I started Swatchfest. Yes, it's late at night, and yes, I'm gonna be a major dork again because that's what I do in the late hours of the day. Okay, so yeah, a long time ago, I was like, I need a time to review all the polishes that I just purchased for whatever reason. I'm gonna show you the bucket today. I always reference this bucket. I'm gonna show you. This is the current state of my bucket. These are the polishes that I just pick up. I have some polishes in here that were sent to me by some of you, by friends perhaps, but mostly these are polishes that I purchase. And a long time ago I thought to myself, I will never wear all these polishes. But if I have a reason to swatch through them all, I will wear them, and that's the reason why I bought them, was to wear them. And I'm always trying to think logically, even though, of course, this collection you see behind me is not logical. But I'm trying to think logically, and yeah, I'm trying to find a reason for things. So this is my swatch bin. This is what I have to get through, you guys. And so that is why we have Swatchfest, so that I can swatch all these polishes. And this thing is just, it's always, you know, it's waxing and waning. Definitely. I don't think I've used that phrase maybe ever in my life. But that's what this bucket is doing. You know, sometimes it grows smaller, and then I go out and do things like buy 10 or 12 Julie G polishes like I did last week in red, orange, and yellow to make sure I have some of those colors. And then, you know, there's always polish pickup, and there's always reason to fill this basket. So that's why we have Swatchfest. I'm going to pick 10 random polishes from my stash from this basket here, and I actually have, I'm embarrassed to show you, I have 3 more tubs this size in my closet there on top of my Helmers that are sorted. 3 Helmers of stuff that's not sorted, or 3, you know, shelves like this. They're not all as full as this. Some are as full as this. Let me set this down. I mean, I'm not like, I already did my workout this morning. I don't need to lift weights again tonight. All the polishes in those 3 shelves, they, when we moved here to this house, during that move, I forgot if those polishes have been swatched in Swatchfest or not. And they are a mishmash of mostly drugstore polishes. There's some other stuff in there too, but it's mostly drugstore polishes. And I honestly can't remember if they have been swatched or not. I can't remember if they belonged in my Swatchfest, like to Swatchfest, or if they were part of a D-stash. But I look at it, I'm like, that doesn't all look like D-stash. So anyway, you guys, long story short is I have way too much polish to swatch. Way too much polish to de-stash. I'm going to be filming some de-stash videos for you. I'm going to start going through these Helmers that I'm talking about. Not those 3 random ones over there, but I have 4 organized Helmers by brand, and I've done Orly, Color Club. What else did we do in the past? Pure Ice. I feel like there's one more. And then I do the de-stash videos where you can see them on my actual nails, and I make quick decisions about what I'm going to keep and what I don't keep. And then I put it on my storenvy, and I usually price everything at least half of what I purchased it for, and everything's only been swatched once. So you have a few of those videos coming your way this month. I will commit to putting them both up this month so that I can then load it all onto storenvy, which does take a really long time. But it's worth it, I feel like, because I think that you guys, at least it seems, that you really enjoy shopping for those things. So this first drawer that we're going to do actually has OPI Infinite Shine, Essie Gel Couture, China Glaze, Everglaze, and then a bunch of indie polishes. So we'll go through those. And where did we get onto this tangent? We were talking about Swatchfest. Anyway, so, okay, I picked 10 random shades. And I try to pick one in each color of the rainbow. For those of you who have been here since the beginning, my OGs, thanks for putting up with me explaining this every single week. So yeah, we're going to start with red. I'm just going to talk about them. We're going to talk about our weeks. We have a giveaway coming at the end of the video like we do every week. So I hope you settle in. Pick an activity that'll take you about a half an hour to do, because these videos are always at least a half an hour. because I let myself be Gabby in these videos, whereas my other videos I like to keep everything really nice and tight. That's what she said. So let's get into it. Okay, so my first polish is from Envy Lacquer, and you guys have heard me talk about this brand a number of times on my channel because I have been able to meet the maker and go buy polish from her at the indie shop and sell at the indie shop alongside her, and she's great. She's actually the woman who runs the indie shop. So this polish is Mermaid Hair Don't Care, and this was, I believe, I don't know if it was an event exclusive, but I got it from her at the, I don't think it was in the VIP bag. So it doesn't say event exclusive, but anyway, this is really, I mean, look at that. I love this like orangey tomato red. It's so, so great. It has a lot of shimmer in it, and it has some very, very fine flakies that look like they shift between like pink to purple to blue maybe, but the base is kind of opaque. So what that means is if a base is more opaque, you're gonna see less shimmer and flaky just because there's not as much translucency for you to see those flakies through. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? So anyway, this is really gorgeous. I mean, it gets nice and opaque at 2 coats. So this is Mermaid Hair Don't Care. The next polish in the collection is from Sinful Colors, and this is a beautiful matte pink. This is a limited edition matte master color. That's what it says on it. I don't remember what collection this came from. I think it came out sometime in September or August, something for like the new school year, and I didn't end up reviewing that collection because it only had like 3 new polishes, and this one is called Poppy Talk. It's number 2285. It's gorgeous. I love this, and I don't even really love pink, but I just love a really great matte polish. I love it. I wouldn't say this is absolutely opaque at 1 coat. It's great at 2 though, and yeah, I mean, I don't think this is gonna be, well, I don't know how hard it's gonna be to find actually, because you can oftentimes find things at like dollar stores or Big Lots or whatever. This actually does have a very, very fine blue shimmer. It's like barely there. It doesn't pick up when you wear the polish. But anyway, so I'm gonna swatch it for you 2 coats. And my photo is going to be 2 coats. I'm going to leave it matte. Yeah, I'm going to leave it in its natural state. So let's go ahead and swatch it. So I don't know if you caught my Office reference earlier. That honestly just slipped out. I have been watching Office, like having it on in the background while I work all week, and it's been so great. I mean, I love that show so much. I mean, I'm such a huge fan anyway. But you know what I've noticed? It was such an interesting contrast for me to notice. I was having a really stressful, like last week and the week before. And I was just like a ball of stress all the time and just feeling stress, and I'm never getting anything done, and the kids are crazy. And you know what I was having on the background? You guys have been hearing me talk about it in Swatchfest. I've been having the Real Housewives in the background, and I was binge watching all of the Beverly Hills ladies because I had a friend suggest it to me, and then I got hooked on season 1, and then I was like, okay, well, I just want to know everything that happens to them. So I binge watched it, which means that I had it on like all the time. Well, I mean, The nice thing about binge watching is you can do that. You can like see the whole series progression in like 2-week period of time. The bad thing about it is it completely saturates itself into your life. And have you ever noticed like when you turn on really calm, peaceful music, that it tends to like make you feel more calm. You feel more just, I don't know, I relax when I listen to it. If you turn on like Christmas music for me, that just livens my spirit up and I get nice and peppy and happy. And I've noticed it does the same thing for my kids. That show was stressing me out so bad. And I was kind of realizing it at the time because they're just fighting. And I was kind of realizing it at the time, but I didn't want to stop watching. I was that person and I was like, no, I just want to finish it and see what happens. But it was literally making my life a chaos. And so this week I've been watching The Office and some just like random episodes here or there. And I watched that show like every single second of that show up through I think season 8. When Michael left, spoiler, sorry, I didn't say spoiler before I said it if you haven't watched it. When he left, I lost interest in the show, and so I really didn't watch, and I'm just looking in the viewfinder and thinking you might all be laughing at me for wearing another gray shirt, but guess what? I did it on purpose because I was like, yeah, I wore gray for the last 2 Swatchfests. This will be kind of fun to do it again. So, surprise! I told you I had a lot of gray shirts. Anyway, so what was I saying? Oh yeah, so I don't know the last 2 seasons very well, so I decided to start from the beginning of season 8 and watch all the way through. Well, I'm in such a happy mood all the time, and it really does make a difference what kind of media you have on. I mean, I don't know if that sounds cheesy, but it really, really does, and I've just been thinking about it more, and I just love the mood. I mean, I love drama, don't get me wrong. Like, obviously, I watch reality TV, I love drama. But I think it's good for me in, like, short little bits. Not binge watching, because when I have The Office on, I'm laughing all the time, and I'm happy, and oh my goodness, I noticed such a difference. Okay, so the other reason why I've had The Office on recently, and that's what kind of got me going on this, is because I've been watching all the Christmas episodes from all the different Office seasons, because the Moonshine Manny Christmas collection this year is themed after all the Office Christmas or holiday parties, and that has been so much fun, reminding myself of all the craziness that goes on, I mean in that show in general, but on the holiday parties. So the collection is going to be called The Office Holiday Party, and all of the polishes are lines from those episodes. So I have been watching them and just letting them soak in and really just figuring out which ones made me laugh and which ones felt like polishes to me. And so I'm really excited to let you know. I mean, combining 2 of my great loves into one collection, Christmas and The Office, I mean, that's pretty perfect. Okay, so let's move along. I do actually have an orange and a yellow for you today. Yay! Okay, so for orange, we have a Kiko polish, and this one is number 490. And this is actually kind of similar to my red polish. It's definitely like a red-orange, almost like a corally orange. It has a lot of gold shimmer in it. Again, a really great 2-coater. Here they are side by side. I mean, obviously it's lighter and not as red, but they were similar. So anyway, let's go ahead and swatch it. 2 coats. It's really great. You guys know I really like Kiko. I pick these polishes up for $1 on their website when they have sales. So yeah, this one's great. Okay, so I mentioned I went to Rite Aid and picked up like 12 Julie G polishes. I don't think that's an exaggeration. I think I might have actually picked up that many. I just can't help myself. They were only $2. So they had a sale at Rite Aid. I feel like that airplane show. They're having a sale at Penny's. They were having a sale, and These were $2, as I said, so I picked up the reds, the oranges, and the yellows to help me out in Swatchfest, because those are the ones I habitually have a tricky time finding. And then we have to do throwbacks, which is fine with me. I like throwbacks. So anyway, this is a really shimmering, very light, like a really light silvery yellow gold. But it's really light. Did I say light? This is called My Private Palace. Oh my goodness. I've read this name 5 times, but I just literally almost said My Private Place. Wow. Okay. Kind of glad it's not called that. So anyway, yeah, this is really pretty. It's really sparkly, just like My Private Palace. Yeah, it's really pretty. At 3 coats, it was mostly opaque at 3 coats. For being such a light but strong shimmer, the base had to be really thin for you to really see that. I tried it as a topper, which you'll see, but it is actually a little bit too opaque to be a topper in my opinion. So my final swatch photo, I just did this on its own and I liked it. It wasn't my favorite thing ever, just because I feel like I could still see the nail just a little bit, but it's so bright. It's like a really bright highlight basically is what it is. So I like that. Let's take a look. Okay, speaking of makeup, here's what I have on today. A few of the things. So I'm wearing the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. By the way, thank you everyone who paid me so many nice compliments last week that you liked my no makeup face. I as well enjoy when I wear no makeup. I like playing with makeup too. I like them equally. Every single other day of my life except when I'm filming, I literally wear no makeup. So filming for me is like, it's a fun time when I get to play with makeup. I'm just super low-key in my normal day life, so this gives me a fun excuse. But thank you for everyone who enjoyed last week's no makeup and wanted to tell me that you liked it. I really, really appreciate that. So I have this foundation on, and then I have very minimal eye makeup, even though it doesn't look like it. I just use a Shade and Light eyeshadow, the one I always use, Lazarus, in my crease just to give me a little bit of dimension. And then the star of the show is this liquid eyeliner that I picked up the other day from NYX. This is called Vivid Sapphire, and I just did a dramatic wing with that. And then some other things I'm wearing is a Luminoso blush, and on my lips I have ColourPop. This is Hotline, and it's a Matte X formula. It's really nice now, but when I put this on, I mean, I don't even want to look close up at it right now. It is so cakey looking, and just like, I really needed to exfoliate my lips before I put this product on. It's one of those kind of things. So anyway, I like the color and it feels very comfortable now, but when I was putting it on, I was like, dang, this is kind of scary looking. So anyway, that's what I'm wearing today. Okay, this next polish, I anticipated it was going to be my A+, because this is an Enuff polish, which is a really great brand, and this polish is also called Louise, and you guys know I love Bob's Burgers. I picked this up at the indie shop in July, and they did a Bob's Burger themed collection, and this is like this really cool pea green with peach shimmer. It's probably like a red shimmer, but because the tone has shifted a little bit because of the green. Anyway, I don't know for sure what the shimmer is, but it looks peach. This is pretty sheer. On 3 coats I could still see my nail line a little bit, so just for that reason I wasn't like super over the moon about this polish. I still like it. It's not like it's unusable to me or anything, and it's also like really common with indie polishes to have 3 coat polishes because you want to see the components But I don't know, just for me, I didn't end up feeling as hype about it when I put it on. I think it is still really, really cute though. So I'm glad I picked it up, definitely. This is Louise, so let's swatch it. Okay, the next polish is one that I picked up at Five and Below when I was out in Kentucky, and this is a fresh paint polish which is made by Color Club. It's actually what I have on my nails today, except for my thumb, if you've been noticing. It doesn't match, but I was playing around with some new glam polishes and I didn't want to take that one off, so sorry. Anyway, this is Fresh Paint Nirvana, and this, as you can see, is like this really light icy blue with tons of shimmer. It is very sheer though, again. So on 3 coats, I can still see my nail line. I guess I was kind of okay with it, but kind of not at the same time. Like, I probably won't wear this polish again for that reason. I love that it's literally glowing. Like, it looks like a glow in the dark light inside my polish. Like, it reminds me of laser tag, which I've only been to laser tag like 3 or 4 times. Quick story time. And you know how, well, I don't know anymore what they say because I haven't been since I was practically a teenager. But you know how they're always like, okay, don't run with the gun in front of you because that's not very safe. You know, run around and then put the gun up and shoot. But it's hard to do that because you need to like be able to shoot as soon as you see anybody, and it's easy to forget. Well, I think it was the last time I was playing laser tag. I was in college and we were running around in the dark and somebody turns a corner and smacks right into me and their gun just smashes right into my face. So that was the last time I went to go play laser tag. Been a little bit traumatized about it since then, but I have a teenager now, so I'm guessing that I will probably be in to play laser tag before too long. As long as it's okay to go in there if you have are prone to seizures. I'll have to look into that. Okay, anyway, so I told you, random story time. This is okay. This is just okay. That's what we were getting at, huh? So let's go ahead and swatch it. 3 coats. I mean, it's gorgeous shimmer, but it might be better as a topper. My SD card just ran out, so I've been sitting here watching some YouTube for a little bit while I move all the files over to my computer. And so I would say it's been a good 40 minutes since I put this lipstick on, and it's actually really drying out right now. So I was just talking about how enjoyable the feeling was not 15 minutes ago, and now I'm just like feeling very parched. So update on those Matte X lipsticks. Okay. For purple today, I have an Essie Gel Couture. Speaking of Essie Gel Couture, this is labels only, and this is number 200, and this is just a really pretty kind of blue toned purple with some light pink shimmer in there, and it's nice, it's pretty, it's great at almost 1 coat. I'm gonna do 2 coats for you just so we can make sure we get opacity. So let's go ahead and swatch it. I still think these bottles are really, really fun. So Anyway, yeah, let's check it out. You guys will probably have noticed by this point in the video that my nails are getting quite long right now, and this always happens, so I just wanted to warn you, I'm probably about to have a really bad break. I don't even really worry about putting that out there, like putting it out there into the universe, because literally this is just the progression of things. So enjoy them nice and long. That's what I keep telling myself while they are, because they are about to, I mean, I already have breaks on some of them, but I, you know, can work with it. But yeah, one's about to snag on something and completely break off, and then we'll be back to short nails again, which is fine with me. I like that we go up and down in nail length here, so you can see things on different lengths. But anyway, for glitter today, I have a Sinful Colors glitter. I had the whole Sinful Colors Halloween collection filmed, but I just didn't have time to get it up last week. Was it last week? The week before. There was so much stuff going on with Moonshine Manny and just with my channel. I had, you know, there was too many things, so unfortunately we didn't get that collection reviewed. But two of the polishes that were new were glow in the darks, which I'm completely uninterested in. Here they are here. I picked them both up anyway because, you know, I review everything. If I'm picking up a collection, I pick them all up. And I think there was only two other new ones. One was like a Walgreens exclusive. In any case, the only one that I was actually excited about was this glitter. And so we're gonna look at it today, even though it's not Halloween anymore, but chances are you might be able to find this. This is If You've Got It, Haunt It. And I like this because the glitters, the purple glitters are really bright, beautiful purple. We've got micro green glitters in there, and we've got orange, like coppery orange glitters in there. It's all in a clear base, and I just love, obviously, the purple and green. That was what I themed my Halloween collection after. I just love those comboed together for Halloween. So I think this is a really sparkling, beautiful glitter, and I think worth taking a look. So we're gonna go ahead and swatch it. I put it over the Essie gel couture that we just talked about, and I put it over the, I think it was the orange for the photo. I liked it better over purple, but anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at it now. I feel like you could maybe build this up in 3 coats, but I only tried it as a topper today. Alright, so now we're going to answer a subscriber question. So Mrs. K's Corner says, what's the difference between a flaky and a glitter? Maybe you could explain what they all are. Flaky, glitter, micro glitter, etc. Other than the name, I don't really know what the difference is. Okay, so this is a great question. For some of you, this will be a nice review of stuff you already know, but I'll try to keep it not too intense here, and I'll put some pictures up for you. Okay, so the difference between a flaky and a glitter, in my opinion, from working with different flakies, but I'm not like a person who makes flakies or glitters, I just work with them. The way that they're different to me in handling them is glitters are cut to an actual size, like they're cut hexagonally, or they're cut in circles, or they're cut in bars, or they're cut in really cool, interesting, different shapes. But they're cut specifically to be a certain way, and they're also flat, so they're not bending all kinds of ways like little mountains, for example. They're just flat, so you basically can see one side of the glitter or the other. So if I say this is like a full coverage micro glitter, what that means is we have the very, very small glitters. You don't even have to go as small as 0.008. You could even do like a 0.015. that would still, I think, be considered a micro glitter in my mind, maybe even a 0.025. This is probably too technical, and I said I wasn't going to get that technical. But what it means is it's a clear base, basically, like pretty much clear, and there's so much of that itty bitty glitter that you can get full coverage in 3 coats. The glitter is so dense in that base that you can get coverage. Basically, it's just so small, it's almost dust, but it's not, because you can like literally pick it out and feel it. Whereas the little small ones, if you pick it out and feel it, it's just gonna feel like dust. When I call it like a holographic dusting, it's the stuff that's so small. It's like a dust, basically. It's so small. So what I wouldn't even consider those micro glitters. That's like dust to me. And then right before that is shimmer. Right before the dust. Okay, so flakies. So the last thing, you already kind of know what shimmers are. Flakies basically are, when you look at them, when you see them side by side as I'm showing you here, it's really obvious to see what the difference is, right? A flaky curves up and down. That's the reason for having it, is that it's going to be like this. You're not having just one flat surface. And the reason why you want that, let me set this down, is because you want to be able to see the different colors going on in that flaky. Now, if you have like a metallic flaky, you maybe don't necessarily need to see the different colors, because it's probably only one color, but you're just looking for that look instead. So you're looking for a non-uniform look on the nail. So it's very similar to a shimmer, but it's not going to be in the little particles. It's in the bigger particles. And because it's curving like this, when you look at a flaky, you can see all those different colors, because the light reflects a different color, or depending on which way you look at it. So that's what's so cool about a flaky. And these are just like the jargons that I use in my head as I work with the different components and stuff. I'm not a person who makes these components. I'm just a person who uses them. So yeah, let's move along to our last 2 polishes. Okay, so these polishes were really close for me, both for my A+ polish of the week. So I'm just gonna stick them both together here and at the end. So this first one in our neutral spot, this is an example of a polish that has multi-chrome flakies, because it's gonna look metallic, and they're shifting between pink to red to greenish gold. And so this is from the brand Ever After, and it's called Buried in the Leaves. And it's a really like interesting tan rose shade with multi-chrome shimmer and the multi-chrome flakies. So let's go ahead and look at 2 coats of this, and this is just, I mean, it's stunning. I got this from the polish pickup in September, by the way, so that's where this one comes from. Let's swatch it. Okay, so I have a Zoya polish in my A+ spot. I just couldn't help myself, you guys. This is so good, and I don't know how this was hiding at the bottom of my swatch bin, but I snatched it out for this week. So this is called Gem, J-E-M, and it's just a beautiful blackened purple with this gorgeous coppery, almost, it's like a copper gold shimmer in there. It's really pretty. It basically gets opaque at 1 coat. I did 2 just to make sure we were absolutely covered, because when I went to go take pictures, I felt like I could see like a little bit through. You know how you can when you're under studio lights, you can see different things. So I did 2 coats, and I was just so happy with this polish. Perfect for winter. I just loved it. So this is Gem. Let's take a look at it. All right, so it's time to pick a winner. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, as part of my Swatchfest every single week, I do a Swatchfest giveaway. So all you need to do is make sure you're subscribed and then leave me a comment in the comment section of this video letting me know that you would like to enter the giveaway. So we have 156 comments. You guys know how we do. I'm going to go to the random number generator. I should just have it as a bookmark on my computer right now. What did it say, 156? Let's double check. Yes, 156. Okay, so generating. It was number 86. So I'm going, that's about right there in the middle almost. Let me go ahead and count through and then I will meet you back in a second. Okay, so I found the person that in my comments it says is number 86. So let me just make sure they are subscribed. Yay, we have someone who has their subscriptions public. Okay, so my winner for today is Jasmine Munoz. Congrats to you, Jasmine. You can enter this giveaway as many times as you want, by the way. I keep it completely random, so I have had people that have won multiple times, but I'm happy to say that I do feel like I'm reaching quite a few of you over the years doing this every single week. I just love the Swatchfest giveaway because I get to communicate with you, and basically what I want you to do, Jasmine, is email me at the business email in the description bar and let me know that you heard that you're the winner. And then I'm going to ask you things like what your favorite colors are, and I need to know your address, and make sure that you're 18 in this giveaway, by the way, or that you have parental permission to enter. And I will send you some polishes for me to use. So yay for Jasmine, and I hope that you all keep entering. I hope that plenty of my subscribers here can attest that they have received a grab bag from me. So yes, please enter. It is my treat to be able to share polish with you. So that's going to be it for today, you guys. Thank you for coming on by for Swatchfest. Let me know in the comments section what your A+ polish of the week was, what your A+ moment of the week was. You can let me know what you did today while you were watching Swatchfest. I told you it's a kickback kind of video. You guys, thanks for coming on over today. I really appreciate it. I will see you back for the next video. We have a glam polish video coming up very soon. We have some de-stash videos. You guys, I hope you're gonna go have a really great rest of your weekend and start the next week off with a bang. I hope you're all doing well. Thank you for stopping in today. I really appreciate it, you guys. I really appreciate you spending some of your time with me. I will see you back for the next video. Take care. Bye.